Hey everyone, today I've got your Mary Poppins Returns movie review. Mary Poppins is back to visit the now grown-up Banks children, but is the sequel still supercalifragilisticexpialidocious? So as far as the story goes, Rob Marshall directs this movie after the 1964 original captured audiences and now is putting a more modern take on the story while adding some musical flair. It has the Banks children now seen as adults face many issues that brings Mary Poppins back into their lives to help save the day. I thought it was a very moving story that seemed awfully familiar to yet another Disney movie that I saw this year called Christopher Robin. It actually brought a tear to my eye at least once or twice in the film, so I know Disney has done it again. You know, it took me a while to actually see the original movie, and while it may be a little bit dated now, I see the difference that these two movies make, so at least this one stands out in that respect. But I feel like it's not exactly as original of a story, and it's just got a lot of visuals to it. So as far as the casting goes, you've got Emily Blunt, who plays Mary Poppins, and I feared that this would be a tough role for her, especially having to beat Julie Andrews' take on the character by P.L. Travers. But I thought her charming nature and singing abilities, because she previously worked with Marshall on Into the Woods, another Disney movie, and I think that she did a pretty nice job at the end of the day. Ben Whishaw and Emily Mortimer, who play the adult Banks children. Of course, Ben Whishaw is the father of the two child actors in this movie because they lost their mother, and you know, that's totally, you know, Disney right there off the bat. And I thought they were impressive with their scenes as well. And even though you've got Lin-Manuel Miranda coming onto the scene where he channeled his inner Hamilton as Jack, I loved his singing, though the way that he brought his presence on screen, I felt was a little bit over the top. Colin Firth, Julie Walters, Meryl Streep, who was also in Into the Woods as well, in more minor roles, and you've even got the return of Dick Van Dyke, who plays a whole new character for this movie, and you also have Angela Lansbury. So I think that the cast overall was pretty impressive. So the things that I liked about this movie was that I like the fact that they brought back the 2D animation and combined it with the live action, which was nice to see since it was done in the first film. Just seeing that consistency was what made me like this movie in part, and you've got the bright colors everywhere, and the costume design and the set pieces I just all thought were very crafted nicely, and the music and singing was decent, even though I only appreciated at least 2 songs that I was singing along to as well. But unfortunately, the things that I didn't really like about this movie was that I feel like most of the time it doesn't hit me with that nostalgia. So I think in the long run, as far as the songs go, they're mostly forgettable, and it sort of takes me out of the film, which is technically supposed to be this like huge magical sensation. I mean, it's up for several Golden Globe nominations already, so it's pretty crazy. So overall, I would say that Mary Poppins Returns is still a treat to see, and could be fun for the whole family to enjoy. So I would recommend seeing this movie, even though I didn't exactly get my full enjoyment out of the movie. So I would give this 4 hearts on the heart rate scale. So let me know in the comments what you guys think of Mary Poppins Returns. And as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates, come every week for a Chill Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys later.